And tonight here on The Rant, the New York Times is reporting in a breaking story tonight that Donald Trump was much sicker with COVID than anyone was told. And doctors feared at one point that he was on the verge of being put on a ventilator. Also tonight on The Rant, you were talking about the second impeachment trial of the former president.
Well, Doug, if the Republicans acquit Donald Trump again with all the mountains of evidence displayed by the House, then we should just tear up the Constitution and everybody just move to Russia.
I believe the second impeachment for Donald Trump is a waste of the taxpayers' money, and it should be used better.
This is Richard J. Town, and my rant is about GOP lockstep behind former President Trump. He was not reelected by the people because of his handling of the pandemic and other things separating the country. But for them to just say, no, it's unconstitutional to impeach him a second time is beyond me.
The writing groups chanted, "Kill VP Pence." Trump did ask his supporters to take back the Capitol. He summoned these supporters to Washington, D.C. for the purpose of regaining his re-election.
And more rants coming in about the impeachment trial. What a difference 4 years and one man can make on the Republican Party. The party of law and order, really? Defund the police? No. Create an insurrection that has police officers murdered. Apparently, that's not a problem. Shirley in Louisville, impeachment is a trial. A trial presents the evidence. The world saw the actions of then President Trump leading up to the assault on the Capitol. It seems the Republican senators have decided that even though they were the target of the insurrection, that Trump is innocent of inciting the mob. Politics over the rule of law? Charlie in South Louisville, if I correctly remember my high school civics, any speech that incites violence is deemed an exception to First Amendment guarantees. Paulette in Louisville, the entire thing is ludicrous. The Democrats are doing this to get even with President Trump and anyone who supports him. He has not had one moment of peace since announcing his run before 2016. On our very interesting forecast shaping up for next week, the model's showing some wild ranges. Nadine in Louisville was looking at our Facebook posts, and am I actually reading this right? 6 inches to a foot for Louisville? Well, that's one way you could read it, Nadine. We are already talking about it to give you the first alert, and Ben's up with a lot more on that next. But first, your thoughts on the violent crime raids they made this morning. 2 arrests by the FBI and Metro Police. 1 man arrested linked to a national terror group. The FBI says he often provided security at the Breonna Taylor protests. Here's how you can rant tonight. Post a message on my Facebook page. You can use Twitter at WHAS11Doug and follow me on Twitter if you like. Keep your emails coming in to the rant at WHAS11.com. That's the email address. And the toll-free rant line is open at 855-749-1101.